I think he just walked out with his head between his legs, but we definitely still have another huge action-packed match to come. We have Sammi Pandora going up against Riley Shepard, I believe.
Yes, we do, and I'm very excited about this. Sammi Pandora, the top star of the Work Rate Entertainment Women's Division, been running through competitors in the past. We've seen Corinne Mink. We've seen a whole bunch of different competitors that Sammi has gone up against and been very victorious. And now she's going against Riley Shepard this evening. Riley Shepard's been wrestling for a while. I've seen her in, Women of Honor, I believe? But Riley Shepard's been doing a lot of work, so this should be interesting. What do we have here? No voice or I just don't like you. Oh, Riley, that's awesome.
She's a woman of few words.
I mean,
that's brilliant.
If she's not looking to make too many friends, she's doing the right thing.
Or maybe she really does have laryngitis.
Possibly. Well, I mean, you could still have laryngitis and not be so mean, but Riley does what Riley wants to do. You look at her. She's got all the armor on. She looks like a Viking nest. I don't see anyone really telling Riley what to do. She's a strong competitor.
She's from the Mystic Realms. If anybody can Google that on Google Maps, that would be fabulous.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely taking the highway past the Mystic Realm. I don't have the fortitude to hold up over there. Riley.
Now my question is to you, Andy: is Sammi cleared to wrestle? She was injured not too long ago.
Yes, interesting point you bring up, Elliot. I was gonna bring this up, but I'm glad you brought it up too. Sammy's been dealing with an injury. I know if we go back to the Easton Boys and Girls show, Sammi was coming off an injury. We had Vicious Vicky there, challenging her to a match and kind of attacking her in a dirty sort of fashion, making the injury a little bit worse, and she's been dealing with it ever since then. She's been able to wrestle, but she's still been dealing with it. And I got to imagine Riley Shepard, very smart competitor. You know, I'm sure they got internet in the Nether Realm. You said she was from Mystic Realm. I apologize. I'm sure she's got internet over there. She's been able to watch some of Sammy's matches. She's up to date on the news of Sammy's injury. And I got to imagine Riley Shepard is going to take advantage of this. If she's a smart competitor, it's what any competitor would do to get that winning edge.
Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, right now, the way Sammi looks right now, I mean, it doesn't look like she is it's hindering her in any way, shape, or form.
That's true.
But looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceiving. We don't know how bad she could still be banged up.
Exactly. She's just walking around the ring. We don't know. Once the match gets started, have Riley get one or two good blows. Does Sammy's knee go out, or does Sammy's leg, or whatever's going on with her, does it trip her up? Does she dip below 100% and quickly drop?
Well, again, I mean, like I said, she can't. What is Riley
I was
doing?
gonna say Riley's arguing with the fans,
but she's trying to, because she's got a sign there.
Yeah, she's got the alleged laryngitis, so she more be. There's definitely not good energy between her and the fans. Oh. Riley wants us to be quiet.
And the fans obviously, totally disrespecting her, not even listening to her. She's asking to be quiet. She has something that she says she can't talk. She really does have the laryngitis.
It's starting to be more believable. I can't see from here, but it seems like she would. I don't know if she changed her sign yet. Whatever it is, Sammy's having a big reaction.
Well, Sammy's definitely getting her little jokes and quips in there, making fun of her for having laryngitis. That's not even funny. I mean, you need to talk. Nice headlock there by Sammi.
Yep, Sammy's starting off with the big headlock, controlling the match.
Well, again,
out of the game.
It looks like she's pulling the hair, though. The ref needs to get in there. It looks like she's pulling it. Looks like Sammy's pulling the hair of Riley Shepard there to get the upper hand.
I can't see from here, but I got to imagine the ref, if he sees it, he calls it.
Well, you'd hope so. I mean, he could be as blind as a bat for all we know, but it looks like Sammi.
Oh, there we go. Riley switched it up, but Sammi knowing what to do right out of the gate. So Riley controlling the arm. Now Sammi controlling that. Go back to the headlock. We're back to square one where we started. Sammi in control of this match.
Nice headlock takeover there with Sammi Pandora. Again, both these women definitely, in my opinion, evenly matched.
Yeah.
Size, strength, just
resume, all that stuff.
Resume,
it's definitely this is a hard one to call. I know we've talked about it before. We saw in the pre-show, we saw like Smoke Jones and Gordy. That's definitely, the size advantages in that. But if you look at something like this, it's definitely hard to tell. And so far in this match, it's been they're doing the headlocks, they're doing the arm drags and stuff like that.
Well, Riley Shepard was going for a fair break there, but it looks like Sammi was trying to. Thought maybe she would cheap shot her, but
Sammi with the smart reading the situation and going back to the headlock. Sammi taking her time with this one, playing this smart rather than being flashy. Sammi definitely, you can see it in her face. This is very, very calculated moveset right now with Sammi. She definitely came into this with a game plan. Hopefully, like we were talking before, Riley came in with a similar game plan. We haven't seen her start to focus on the leg. Maybe she hasn't known about this. Riley throwing her back down to the mat.
No, Riley's going to probably use just whatever strength she does have to try to overpower Sammi, but it may or may not work because, again, Sammi being an in-ring veteran that she is.
And look at that. Sammi very smart with the quick reversal.
I could pretty much almost had her in a modified leg choke, but again.
Riley changing up the notepad. She got something to say.
It seems to say, ouch.
Wait, she's holding it up.
Ouch.
Ouch, yes. That hurt Riley.
I don't think Sammy's going to care. I honestly don't. I mean,
I don't know if this will affect the outcome of the match or Sammy's performance. And it does not look like Sammi with the strong forearm going for one. Oh, and the arm drag with that. Sammi, very calculated, very impressive. You can see with every momentum, every movement. But
a nice counter there by Riley Shepard. Knew the drop kick was coming, and now she's silently laughing at Sammi.
Yeah, with every calculation Sammi has, as Riley hits her with a bigger equation, she's definitely changing the flow of all this. So now Sammi with the main control of the match has now shifted over to Riley, and Riley is tearing up the back. Riley looking very confident, got enough time to adjust her gear, bringing Sammi up, tearing her up into the corner.
I'll tell you what, that's real smart there by the part of Riley Shepard, driving her shoulder into the small of the back.
That's good you bring that up. As we can notice in the past couple moves, Riley has been really focusing in on the back of Sammi Pandora. Seems like it's going to be, once again with a big hit to the back, seems like a focal point of Riley's offense right now.
Well, again, Riley Shepard, she does have some submission specialty, so maybe she's working on the back to probably get her down the mat and work her down.
But didn't see. Oh, there we go. Sammi trying to come with a comeback, but Riley going once again to the back. Doesn't seem like Riley favors that leg we were talking about, but it doesn't seem to matter because of, as we can see, she's doing a lot of work to the back, and it seems to be very effective. Riley calculating her next move, seems to know exactly what she wants to do, pulling Sammi up off the ground. But Sammi coming back with some forearms to change the momentum of everything.
Absolutely. I mean, from either competitor standpoint, you stick with what works. But again, Riley Shepard now with a backbreaker.
Once again to the back. This may not be,
why change a winning formula? Stick with what works.
Exactly.
And she's smart, hooking both legs, definitely knowing that Sammy's going to take every ounce of energy she has to kick out because she wasn't really near a rope to break for the count, and hooking both legs, force her to use whatever momentum she had to kick out, which she did. But the match does continue. But now Riley Shepard pulling back on the arms, pushing the shoulder blades forward. I mean, that could definitely dislocate a shoulder right there.
And it's smart if you look at that because Riley, although still focusing on the back, she's changing it up a little bit to sort of disorient Sammi. You see she's got both the arms back. That got Sammi pretty locked in. You can see right on her face, very worn out.
Well, absolutely, because by pulling back on the legs like that, this is genius because it's going to hinder Sammy's breathing. It's going to hurt her shoulder. She's not going to be able to use her high-flying finishers, or even clotheslines are going to be painful. But then when having her down on her knees, she got to use whatever breath she can. But again, Sammi with a little bit of a counter there, pulling her over there like an arm almost like a modified arm drag. I mean,
Sammi back up, clearly hurting from all the pain to her back, but still
getting the clotheslines in.
Not enough pain to that shoulder, getting those clotheslines in.
And a nice kick, sweeping the leg out of Riley Shepard, now falling backwards, but again, kick right to the side of the head. Sammi, it looks like the adrenaline's starting to flow. She's getting her energy back, and a nice jumping senton, finding the mark on the chest area of Riley Shepard, and
going with the pin. And we got 1, 2, and Riley was not enough on Sammy's part. Riley with the kick out.
No, you're not going to keep Riley Shepard down like that. I mean, just a few moves like that's not enough to pull down Riley Shepard. But Sammi, she's not allowing, this injury to get to her.
Yeah, she's digging down deep. This is why they call her the unbreakable box. But Riley is also showing that she's becoming a little bit unbreakable.
She's going for that's a beautiful T-bone throw suplex.
And it looks
that could be it. That definitely could be it right there.
It did a lot of damage to Sammi. Riley pulling her back into the ring. Could she get the victory with the 1, the 2, and no! Sammi still has strength up in that box. Surprise! Sammi was able to get the kick out on that one.
I do not know how Sammi Pandora was able to kick out after that T-bone throw. I mean, Riley Shepard's absolutely upset. And
there you go, Sammi with the reversal, bringing her head down.
I might have busted some teeth right there in that jawbreaker.
And then Sammi going back, focusing on the jaw, slamming her back down.
That was a nice neck breaker right there. I mean, actually, that could have dislocated some vertebrae right there. But that's
over the pin,
2,
and no, Riley still. It was not enough. She was right there. It was practically 2 3/4. Riley still with the kick out. Sammi not giving it enough, but still in this fight. You can see her, she's torn, she's weakened, but she's still calculating what does she need to do to pull out this victory, and I can see it on her face. I think but Riley changing it up.
Riley Shepard's going to make her earn every inch in this match. She's not just going to lay down for Sammi just because she's a fan favorite, a local girl, and stuff like that. She's going to want to make a name for herself.
Sammi focusing on that shoulder to reverse it, gripping her up and slamming her back down. This could be it. Sammi, doesn't go for the pin, but gets her into submission.
What submission is? I've never even seen that submission before. That was Pandora's box into it.
And I don't think Riley's seen it. Is she going to tap? Is she going to tap?
I mean, I think you have to tap. She's got nowhere to go.
How do you Riley taps, and that is another victory for Sammi Pandora. Sammi with a submission. I've never seen. Have you seen that, Elliot?
I can honestly, I have never seen that exact style of a submission. I mean, that almost looked like almost like a triangle choke, armbar, crossface, all rolled into one. I mean, when it comes to innovating offense, Sammi Pandora has definitely learned from the best, and she's even innovated her own style in a little bit. I mean, obviously the fans loving the fact that she comes out victorious once again here in Scout Run, PA. And Riley Shepard's just going to have to go back to her little drawing board right there and figure out what went wrong, figure out what she did wrong, that she couldn't pull out a victory over Sammi Pandora here tonight. And it looks like, again, that the previous injury had zero effect on her whatsoever. The knees look good.
Yeah.
The back might be hurting a little bit more now, but the knees look definitely good, like they're up and running.
Yeah, definitely. Riley was definitely doing a lot of focus on that back. You can see Sammi grabbing that back. That Riley definitely did a lot of damage, but does not seem to be enough. Sammi, very, I can't stop talking about that submission she did. We might have to talk to her afterwards and sort of get a lowdown on what this is. Sammi came into this match the most prepared I've ever seen. It was nothing short of impressive.
Well, she had to be prepared. It was an opponent she really never dealt with before, one we've never seen before. You can't just go in lackadaisical. That's why she is a true competitor and obviously a future also women's champion here.